Greetings, Moody students. We're into week 6 of Theological Foundations for Leadership. That leaves only one more week. I trust you've got your work done to date. I think most of you do, if not all of you, and you're enjoying the course. This week we deal with the topic of leadership, power, and politics. Sort of, as I say in the devotion, ironic that comes up at this time in the current American political season. And not all of you in the course are Americans, but I'm sure that unfortunately you're aware of all the goings on. And I won't say any more about that now, but read through the devotional. There's some challenges there for us all. As I said, this week we're dealing with leadership, power, and politics. I've got a verse in Daniel there as our theme verse, just to remind us that ultimately God is the one who sets one up and takes another down. And as the writer of Proverbs says, promotion comes from the Lord. 3 objectives this week. You need to evaluate leadership structures for unintended abuses of power. I remember a book I read some years ago dealing with spiritual abuse in the church, along the same idea. Then we want you to analyze power dynamics within a given situation, and we want you to distinguish appropriate applications of power from inappropriate applications. In your text, you're going to be reading McGrath this week, chapter 6 on the Trinity, and then from the ATLA database in the Moody Library, articles by Tillman, A Theology of Power or Lack of Thereof, by Van Gelder, Defining the Issues Related to the Power and Authority in Religious Leadership, and by, I'll have to ask Eva to pronounce that last name for us. I believe that's a German name, Zeichel maybe. The Trinity, Leadership, and Power. And then you've got 2 tasks this week again, another discussion board, and a paper on power. Keep deepening your understanding and the material, as well as with your course contacts. Develop some good relationships you can carry on appropriately after the course is over. I would draw your attention to the PS at the bottom, down at the bottom. As we're looking for good course evaluations, you help us improve the courses each time these courses are deployed. So we really rely upon you as the students to complete these. All the instructions are there. The course evaluation opened yesterday on Monday the 13th, and it will close on July 4th. And once it's closed, it can't be reopened. So please get in there, each of you, and give some thoughtful, earnest, honest responses to the questions. They help us both with the courses and with the professors. So we do rely on you for that. Trust you'll have a good week of study. Looking forward to grading your work from last week. God bless.